afternoon and a warm welcome to the Maths Quiz. This quiz is organized by the Premier College, the College of Science at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, Dext Technologies and Eridec Ghana Limited. We appreciate and acknowledge all our sponsors for coming on board and supporting us in diverse ways. We are truly and deeply grateful to you. The 2025 quiz competition is proudly sponsored by the KNUST e-learning. For all our media and video coverages, we are grateful. The Institute of Distance Learning KNUST, thank you for making our journey around the nation easy and pleasurable. Your venues provided are well appreciated. Dext Technologies. At Dext Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Thank you for making our technology challenge round a reality, and you always make it very exciting and hands-on. We also want to acknowledge the Ghana Great Company Limited, the MTN Stakeholders Management, and also Nestle Ghana. Not forgetting our media partners, Kesben TV. Thank you for partnering with us. Your engaging broadcasts and commitment to quality has significantly amplified our reach and impact. We deeply appreciate your dedicated support and collaboration. I want to use this opportunity to salute the heads of the various schools and dedicated teachers who have spent time in preparing the students for this contest. The gallant students proudly representing your schools in the competition for burning the midst of applause. My name is Prince Amponsekwabi. I'm a lecturer with the Department of Mathematics here at KNUST, and I will be your moderator for this afternoon's contest. Remember, the Jsmq program is tailor-made for learners in the junior high schools to enable them exhibit their understanding of the basic principles underlying the life and physical sciences. It is expected to promote teamwork and critical thinking right from the early stages of life. I am sure all the contesting schools have prepared very well and are poised, looking forward to an exciting quiz. This afternoon we have 3 schools competing. We have MT AIM High School Complex. We also have Premier
Obeying Isaac Jr.
Okay, and
Jeremy Awoche.
Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now, contestants, you are to keep your microphones turned on throughout the duration of the contest. You have buzzers in front of you. We will do a quick buzzer test and then we'll begin with our quiz. Let's hear the sound of the buzzer from MT AIM High School. Thank you very much. Premier Insight Academy. And then finally, Atomic Hills 2. Very good. Thank you very much. Very good, very good. So contestants, there will be 4 rounds in this contest. We'll have round 1, which will be the fundamentals. Round 2 is the fastest brain, fastest finger. Round 3 is the science and technology challenge. And then the final round will be decoding the clues. I will be reading the instructions at the beginning of each round, and so you pay attention. Without further ado, let's go to round 1, the fundamentals. This round consists of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT questions. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to the other 2 schools to compete for. The score for a bonus question is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do containers A and B of different sizes are joined together with a tube and clipped. Water is poured into container A to a height of 30 centimeters, and a red liquid is poured into B to a height of 10 centimeters. The clip is then removed so that the liquids join together. NT-AIM High School. State 2 observations that will be made immediately the clip is removed.
The red liquid mixes with the clear one.
Finish up. Finish up.
And the red goes into what? The red liquid goes into the container which the water is in, and the water.
No, that's not correct. Premier insight for a bonus.
The water will flow into the red liquid.
Okay, I think that's just similar to what the guy from NT-AIM High said. So NT-AIM, I'm going to give you 1 out of 3. Premier insight, your main question. So NT-AIM. Okay, so Premier insight, your main question. With the same preamble, and in addition, you have the height of the red liquid increases. So this is an additional point for you, Premier High, in addition to the preamble. The height of the red liquid increases. Now, you have to explain the observations in this increasing of the height. Atomic Pulse 2 for a bonus.
Since the water is 30 centimeters and the red liquid is 10 centimeters, the water has higher density than that of the red liquid. So due to capillary forces, the water moves into the red liquid.
Okay, because it's a bonus, I will not give it to you, and so I will give Premier Insight. I'll give you 2 out of 3. Atomic Hills 2, your main question. What 2 observations will be made after a long time? Explain.
Both of the liquid will become the same. The volume of each liquid will be the same after some few minutes. And also, the color of each liquid will be the same.
Again, I will give you 2 out of 3 for this one. A uniform mixture with a consistent color and concentration will be formed. And then due to capillarity, the liquid level in the smaller container will become slightly higher than in the container A. Okay, so I'll give you 2 out of 3. Question number 2. Premier in
Dropping it on the floor a number of times.
The question is available for a bonus. Atomic Hills 2 for a bonus.
By passing it through an alternating current, and also by heating it.
I will come back to Premier Insight and give you 1 out of 3. So Premier Insight, 1 out of 3. You can demagnetize a permanent magnet by heating it to a high temperature, or by striking it with a very hard object, disrupting the alignment of its magnetic domains. Okay, Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, your main question. Explain how magnetic compasses work in relation to the Earth's magnetic field.
A magnetic compass works because the needle is a magnet, and therefore it lines up with the geographic North Pole and the geographic South Pole. So therefore, when a person holds a magnet, when a person uses the needle of a magnet will naturally line up with the poles of the Earth.
And that is correct. I'll give you the full mark. NTA High School Complex. How does the Earth act as a giant magnet?
The Earth.
Premier Insight for a bonus.
It acts as a high magnet in terms of the human being the human fixed to the ground.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. The Earth.
The Earth acts as a magnet because the mantle contains
Sorry, the time for the bonus is up. Sorry, Premier Insights rang the bell, the buzzer first, and the time for the bonus is up, so we cannot accept your answer. Sorry. So the correct answer is that the Earth has a magnetic field that is generated by the movement of molten iron in its core. And this magnetic field is the reason why the Earth will act as a giant magnet. Thank you very much. Question number 3. This is a preamble to all schools. You have to state the keyboard shortcut used in a spreadsheet application for the following. Atomic Hills 2 Basic School. Replace text in the spreadsheet.
Control V.
Please speak into the microphone.
Control plus V.
That is not correct. You have one attempt. Right. So, Premier Insight for a bonus.
Control plus R.
That is not correct. The answer is Control plus H. Now, contestants, I noticed that a buzzer was rung even before the time for answering was fully elapsed. You are to wait till the school that has the main question has exhausted their time before you ring your buzzer for a bonus. If you ring your buzzer before their time is up, you will be disqualified from answering the question as a bonus. Thank you very much. NT Aim High School, your main question with the same preamble. Select all cells in a worksheet.
Control.
Please speak into the microphone.
Control plus E.
That is correct for 3 points. Premier Insight. Find text in the spreadsheet.
Control plus F.
That is correct for 3 points. To the next question. You have 40 seconds to provide a correct answer. NT Aim High School Complex. Your main question. The Green family decided to hike to a scenic viewpoint located 8 hole number 2/3 kilometers away. After hiking for 1 hour, they realized they had covered 4 hole number.
It is 5 hole number 23/20.
That is not correct. You have one more attempt.
It is 6 hole number 3/20.
Is correct for 3 points. Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, your main question. Alice hiked 5 hole number 2/3 miles on the first day and 4 hole number 5/6 miles on the second day. How much farther did she hike on the first day compared to the second day?
She had 5 out of 6.
That is correct for 3 points, Jeremy. Correct for 3 points. Question number 5. Again, this is a preamble to all schools. State the type of symbiotic relation that the following organisms exhibit in the ecological system. Premier Insights Academy, clownfish and sea anemone.
Commensalism.
That is not correct. Cycle describes how rocks can transition from one type to another over some geological time.
False.
It is true. You are wrong. Sorry. NTAIM High School, your main question. A computer virus can steal sensitive information such as passwords and credit card details.
True.
True is correct for 3 points. Premier Insight Academy. A computer virus can speed up your computer by deleting unnecessary files.
False.
False is correct for 3 points. Atomic Hills 2 Basic School. A computer virus can spread through flash drives and email attachments.
True.
True is correct for 3 points. And this will bring us to the end of round 1. Before we bring you the scores for round 1, we'd like to acknowledge once again our sponsors, the KNEST e-learning center, the Institute of Distance Learning, Eridec Ghana Limited, the Ghana Education Service, Dext Technologies, MTN Stakeholders Company, the Ghana Great Company, Nestle Ghana, and our media partners, Kespen TV, for amplifying our reach and impact. At the end of round 1, these are the scores. NTAIM High School, you have 13 points. Premier Insights Academy, you have 15 points. Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, 18 points. And so before we go to round 2, there is a substitution. For NTAIM High School, Laurentia is stepping out for Jerome. So Jerome is stepping out for Laurentia, it appears. So Laurentia, you are welcome to the contest. And so we go on to the round 2, which is the fastest brain, fastest finger. One question will be read out, and contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to answer, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering a question before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from that question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestants will have 3 seconds to provide a correct answer or to provide an answer. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools will get to compete to answer that question. Each school has a maximum of 1 attempt only. Contestants, a wrong answer in this round will attract a penalty of 1 point. Best wishes to all schools. Question 1. State 2 forms of energy. Premier Insight.
Chemical energy, nuclear energy.
I'll give you the mark. Next question. Which type of energy is lost when sweat evaporates from the atomic hills 2? That is correct for 4 points. What part of the seed allows entry of water for germination to occur? Micropyle is the answer. Next question. Filtration is a method to separate dash mixture. Give your insights.
Solute from a solvent.
I will give you the mark. No. I will not give you the mark. So the question is still open. Atomic hills 2.
Heterogeneous mixture.
No, I will not give you the mark either. NTM High School.
Solid liquid mixture.
That is correct for 4 points. A solid liquid mixture. So contestants, I think I should make it clear. I am looking for very exact answers. Very exact answers. Okay, next question. What happens when Alt, Shift, and S are pressed together on a computer keyboard? NT Aim High.
A document received.
That is not correct. The snipping tool is what will pop up. Next question. What environmental condition is most crucial for mosquito egg hatching? Premier insight.
Stagnant water.
I'll give you the mark. 4 points. To the next question. If a bulb uses 100 watts in 2 hours, how much energy is consumed in joules? Atomic hills 2.
50 joules.
That is not correct. And the correct answer is 720,000 joules. And you get that by multiplying 100 watts by the 2 hours times 3,600, which is the number of hours, the number of seconds in the 2 hours. All right. Next question. Find the value of m for which 5m divided by open brackets 6 minus 3 close brackets equals 55. Atomic hills 2?
33.
That is correct for 4 points. And this brings us to the end of round 2. Fastest finger, fastest brain. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors for the continuous support. At the end of round 2, NT Aim High School, you have 4 points. Premier Insights Academy, you have 7 points. Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, you have 6 points. And so at the end of 2 rounds, NT-AIM High School has 17 points. Premier Insight Academy has 22 points. And Atomic Hills 2 Basic School has 24 points. You can see this is a closely contested contest. Let's go on to round 3, the Science and Technology Challenge. One question will be given to all schools in this round. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 10 points. Contestants, you are given up to 10 minutes to complete this task. Round 3 is powered by the Dext Science set. You are provided with a laser labeled L, a screen labeled S, a syringe labeled P, water, and masking tape. You are to use the syringe to place a small round water droplet onto a piece of masking tape. Then you are to shine the laser beam through the water droplet and onto the screen. You are to observe the pattern of the light on the screen. 3 related questions to these tasks. The first question, you are to describe the pattern you observed on the screen. Then you are to state what property of the water droplet causes this effect. And then finally, what is the name of this optical component? Performing correctly these tasks and answering the questions correctly will earn you 10 marks. Contestants, you have 10 minutes to complete these tasks and answer the related questions. Your time starts now. Contestants, you have 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining. Thank you. Thank you very much, contestants. Your time is up. Our consultants will come for what you have done. We will put the scores together and return to you shortly. Thank you very much. What you did, contestants, for round 3, the Science and Technology Challenge, you were supposed to perform some tasks to use the syringe that was given to place a small round droplet onto a piece of masking tape, to shine the laser beam through the water droplet and onto the screen, and then to observe the pattern of light on the screen. In addition, you were to answer 3 related questions: to describe the pattern on the screen, to state what property of water droplet causes this effect, and also to name the optical component. If you did these correctly, then you will notice that the spot of light on the screen became larger and or changed in pattern. That is, it may show some diffusion or crude focusing. Then for the second question, the property of the water droplet, we say that the curved surface of the water droplet is what was causing the effect that you would have seen if you performed the experiment correctly. And then the name of the optical component is just a convex lens. A convex lens. Okay, so now let's go into what you did. So all 3 schools were able to correctly perform all tasks that were given. And so you all scored 4 out of 4 points for performing the tasks correctly. Then, NTAIM High School, you gave wrong answers for the description of the pattern, and so you scored 0 out of 3. However, you were able to correctly answer the name of the NTAIM. Hold on. You answered correctly the name of the optical component, and you also described correctly the property of the water droplet causing the effect. And so you scored 3 out of 3, bringing you to a total of 7 out of 10. Premier Insights. You were not able to describe the you described the pattern observed correctly, but you were unable to tell us the name of the optical component and also the property of the water droplets. And so you also scored 3 out of 3 for describing the correct pattern, bringing you to a total of 7 out of 10. Atomic Hills 2. You were able to only provide a partially correct explanation or description. And so you scored 1 out of 3 for the first question. And then for the subsequent questions, you provided inaccurate answers. And so you scored 0 out of 3, bringing you to a total of 5 out of 10. And so at the end of 3 rounds, NTAIM High School, you have 24 points. Premier Insights Academy, you have 29 points. And Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, you also have 29 points. And so we have seen that this is a very keenly contested session. We thank all our sponsors, the KNUST E-Learning Center, the Institute of Distance Learning, Eridec Ghana Limited, the Ghana Education Service, DEXT Technologies, where practical science is now practical. We also thank the MTN Stakeholders Company, the Ghana Grid Company, Nestle Ghana, and as well as our media partners, Kespen TV, for amplifying our reach and impact. Round 4. This round is called the decoding of the clues, or decoding the clues. The question will be read out as a series of clues. If the question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. If it is answered correctly on the second clue, 5 points are awarded. If it's answered on the third, 4 points are awarded. On the fourth or any other, 3 points will be awarded. Contestants, you are to press your buzzer before attempting to answer the question. Failing to press the buzzer before answering will disqualify you from that question and will nullify your answer even if it is correct. Let us do a quick round of buzzer tests. NT aim high, the sound of your buzzer. Thank you very much. Premier, inside the sound of your buzzer. And finally, Atomic Hills Basic 2, the sound of your buzzer. Thank you very much. So contestants, you have to turn on your microphones and speak clearly into the microphone when answering a clue. I will be using my hand gestures to indicate the clue number that I am reading. And so you see 1 finger up for clue number 1, 2 fingers up for clue number 2, 3 fingers, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, in that order. Set number 1. I am a fundamental concept in motion. I am a vector quantity, which means I have both magnitude and direction. I am a rate of change of velocity with time. Atomic Hills 2.
Acceleration.
That is not correct. That makes me an acceleration, but I am related to objects in rotational motion. Who am I? Premier insight.
Rotation.
That is not correct. And the correct answer is angular acceleration. Set number 2. I am the fixed point from which an enlargement is made. All lines from me to the shape stretch or shrink in the same ratio. NT aim high.
Perspective.
Please speak into the microphone.
Perspective point.
That is not correct. Without me, enlargement is impossible. I can be inside or outside the shape. I am called the center of enlargement. Who am I? Atomic Hills 2. Please speak into the microphone.
Center of enlargement.
That is correct for 3 points. Set number 3. Farmers have long recognized me as a possible means to restore or to maintain a productive soil. I help in reducing soil erosion and increase soil fertility and crop yield. I am done so that the soil of farms is not used for only one set of nutrients. I contribute to increase yield through improved soil nutrition. I am the practice of growing a series of different types of crops in the same area in sequence seasons. Who am I? Atomic Hills 2.
Crop rotation.
That is correct for 3 points. And to the very final set of clues. I am a common inhabitant of schools, hotels, homes, and offices. I am the invisible one that connects you to the world. I am not bound by cables and I transmit data rapidly. Premier Insight.
Internet.
That is not correct. Devices seek me to connect to the vast web of information. I make wireless internet communication possible. Who am I? Atomicals 2.
Server.
That is not correct. NT-IM high.
Wi-Fi.
That is correct for 3 points. I'll give you the mark.
After we're done.
And this will bring us to the end of round 4. Once again, we want to acknowledge
Context of use.
our sponsors for supporting us throughout the competition. And so at the end of round 4, NT-IM High School, you have 3 points. Premier Insights Academy, you scored 0 points. And Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, you scored 6 points. At the end of 4 rounds of this afternoon's contest, NT-IM High School, you scored 27 points. Premier Insight Academy, you scored 29 points. And Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, you scored 35 points. And this makes Atomic Hills 2 Basic School our champions for this afternoon's contest. Let us give them a big round of applause. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Atomic Hills 2 Basic School. And to our runners-up, NT-IM High School Complex and Premier Insights Academy, congratulations. And you have to lift your heads up high. You have fought keenly in this contest. It was very close competition. You have done well and you deserve a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause as well. And so Atomic Hills 2 Basic School, you are champions for this afternoon's contest. So you have qualified yourselves for the next round. We'll see you in the next round. Thank you so much to our heads of schools for supporting us, our teachers who have kept us up, teaching us and taking us through all these rigorous forms of learning, and our students for burning the midnight oil and registering yourselves for this contest. Not forgetting our jubilant supporters who have been behind our backs, clapping for us and cheering us on. We are grateful to you all. Thank you so much for being present with us, and we wish you all the best. We will see you again in the next contest. Have a good evening. Thank you.